Narda, it has been a pleasure to know and work with you for these past 13 years. Throughout this time, you have been an amazing colleague, a remarkable leader, an endearing friend, and an incredible mentor. We have had dozens of conversations about work, about family, about finances, about parenting, among many other things. As I look around here, there are very few of us staff who were here when you first started at Sky. But I was here and I recall the sense of confidence and professionalism that you displayed even during the interview. I know then what we know now, that you were the exact person that Sky needed, and we were so right. Well, these past 13 years went by quickly, and just like Farmers Insurance, I can tell you a thing or two about Narda, because I've seen a thing or two about Narda. They say you can tell a lot about a person based on how they work. When I think of how we have worked together and the relationship that we have formed, 3 attributes come to mind. First, you are authentic. When I think of authenticity, there is no other way to say it, but Narda definitely keeps it real. What Narda says is what Narda means. And if you didn't hear it the first time, sit tight, because you will definitely hear it again. And if you didn't like it the first time, oh well, Second, Narda is direct. Folks know that I have a way of being diplomatic, and probably diplomatic to a fault. Clearly it's gotten me in trouble in my days, as I've always strived to please all parties. On the other hand, Narda leaves nothing to chance. Narda doesn't waver. She is firm, resolute, and precise. And you know what? In the world of financing and budgeting, ambiguity, ambivalence, and indecisiveness are the biggest obstacles to organizational success and your organization's financial solvency. So we truly benefited from Narda's directness. And finally, the third attribute is caring. What you may not realize is that behind this authentic, direct defender of administrative policy is a very compassionate and deeply caring person. Narda has a softer side, and I was privileged to know this. There were many times in the past 13 years that were extremely low points in my life, from my father's passing, my brother's passing, my divorce, my moments of doubt about my doctoral degree, among many other things. But there was a person who I could come to at each of those trying moments. I could close the door, sit on the chair, and air it all out. And Narda, you have been that person. I could always count on you being there when I needed. Your door was always open. Besides, you were always in the building and always the second to last leave. Karen was always the last to leave. I could stop by your office at any time, whether it was to seek your consult, to vent about the university, to complain about those damn scholarships. Oh, those scholarships. Or to just stop by to hear your laugh, which, by the way, I could always hear from down the hall. You always had a way of explaining things, which was reassuring for me and encouraging to me. Sometimes I would get caught in the paralysis of analysis, and Narda, in your own direct, authentic, and caring way, would simply say, Kevin, choose one and go with it. I remind myself of that advice quite often. Narda, I truly thank you for your friendship, your mentorship. You've carried me in ways you didn't even realize or know, and if I haven't expressed it enough, please hear me now. Thank you, Narda, for everything that you've done for me and for Sky. It has been my pleasure and my honor working with you and becoming your friend. I truly wish you an amazing retirement, and I trust that you will not be bored, as you and Ralph will surely find something else to get into. Best wishes. And I would like to introduce and invite Dr. Leah Stewart.